Wow, folks. Apparently, turning a team around that was horrendous a year ago is no longer enough. Apparently, turning a team around that was the gum on the bottom of a shoe a year ago is not enough. Apparently, taking a team that lost six straight, 10 straight, 7 straight in one season. That's right. Last year, the Miami Hurricanes had a 7-game losing streak, a 10-game losing streak, and a 6-game losing streak. And they went 3-17 in the ACC, and they went 7-24. And taking that team from last year, that obviously there's no one left from it, but taking that and turning this year's squad into the overall number 3 seed, double bye in the ACC tournament, and making them 24-7, 24-7, and 13-5 in the ACC. And that's not enough for Jay Lucas to get named ACC Coach of the Year. You cannot make this up. Let's talk about it. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Hurricanes Unfiltered, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. I am your host, Rudy Rodriguez Show. Hit that like button, subscribe, leave your comments, follow us on our social media, Hurricanes Unfiltered on Instagram. We appreciate your support of the channel. I am flabbergasted. I'm floored. Jay Lucas took a team of shit and turned it into, he took a lesser than hamburger and turned it into filet mignon in a year. And they don't give him Coach of the Year in the ACC. Like, you can't make this crap up. This might be the largest screwing ever. Jay Lucas should not just be the coach of the Coach of the Year in the ACC. Jay Lucas should be the Coach of the Year nationally. He should win National Coach of the Year. What is the criteria for Coach of the Year? What is it? What is the specific criteria of it? Is it recruiting the best players in the country and having them on your team and your team being good? Is that what it is? Because, yeah, obviously, Duke went 29-2 this year. And Jon Scheyer was named Coach of the Year in the ACC. He received 51 votes or points. I don't know how they break this up, but points. He got, is it votes or is it points? Let me pull this up. He got 50, where the hell did it go? 51 votes, not points, votes. 51 votes. Jay Lucas got 19 votes. You know who else got votes in this? There were other people that actually got votes. I don't even understand. Like, God. You cannot make this up. I'm at such a loss for words. I don't know what to say. How can anyone be in this discussion not named Jay Lucas? This man got 19 votes. 19 votes. Luke Locks got 4. Ryan Odom got 9 from Virginia. Brad Brownell got 2 from Clemson. And Mark Madsen got a vote from Cal. Now I will say this: Virginia, Florida State, Clemson, and Cal all were Those were 4 of the 7 Miami Hurricanes losses this year. But Miami did beat Florida State as well. Miami did beat North Carolina. Miami did beat SMU on the road. Miami only lost by 3 on the road to Virginia. Miami did lose a heartbreaker to Louisville. Miami lost a 1-point game to Cal. But Miami went 13-5 in conference. Miami went 24-7 overall. Miami had a 17-game turnaround. 17 more wins than they had last year. And Jon Scheyer gets named Coach of the Year because his team was 29-2 and is currently the number 1 team in the country. What exactly has Jon Scheyer done that's so unbelievably spectacular? I mean, they've won because they have great players. They've won because they have more talent than anyone in college basketball, probably. I'm not saying he's not doing a good job coaching. Jon Scheyer's Duke basketball team was in the Final Four last year. Jon Scheyer last year, his team was 35-4. Jon Scheyer went to the tournament sitting at 31-3. Jon Scheyer's regular season last year was 28-3. He literally improved by 1 singular game. 1 singular game. And his losses last year were by 5, by 3, by 5 to number 19 Kentucky, by 3 to number 1 Kansas, and by 6 to Clemson on the road. And they won the ACC championship. And they got to the elite, they got to the final. And we're sitting here, and this guy is being praised as doing something extraordinary. He's a great coach, I guess. I guess he is. But how does a 1-game improvement make you the coach of the year? I don't even know who won the coach of the year last year. Let me take a look at who won the coach of the year last year. Because I'm curious. I don't know. Last year's coach of the year was Pat Kelsey at Louisville. So last year, Pat Kelsey won coach of the year. Pat Kelsey last year took his Louisville team to the ACC championship before losing to Duke. Pat Kelsey last year, his team went 27-7 in the regular season and ACC tournament. They ended up going 27. They got upset in the first round of the NCAA tournament. They were 18-2 in the conference. They did most of their losing early on. They were fantastic in ACC play. And they lost to Duke in the ACC championship. They lost to Duke twice last year. That was 2 of their losses. And I'm not saying Jon Scheyer shouldn't have won it last year. Probably should have won it last year. But are we doing a makeup game or something like this? Are we trying to fix a wrong from last year to make Jon Scheyer? Let's have this Duke love all over again. Jay Lucas took a team like there. I'm so frustrated on this one. This one hurts my soul. This guy earned Coach of the Year, 19 votes. And look, Ryan Odom, Virginia, they did a great job this year. They finished second in ACC play. Congratulations. Congratulations. They're ranked right now, number 10 in the country. Congratulations, 27-4. Amazing season. Amazing. Amazing year. Luke Locks, they were 17-14. Brad Brownell, they were 22-9. Mark Madsen, they were 21-10. Jay Lucas took a team that didn't make the ACC tournament last year. I don't think we made the ACC tournament last year. 3-17 in conference. For comparison's sakes, yeah, Virginia stunk last year too. They were 15-17. They stunk. So Ryan Odom deserved probably some more votes. Jon Scheyer deserved a whole lot less. His team was 35-4 last year and played in the Final Four with Cooper Flagg and Con Knipple. And he gets Coach of the Year this year because he wins 29-2 with Cameron Boozer, Caden Boozer, and all the other superstar freshmen they got, and young players they got, and stud athletes they got, and McDonald's All-Americans they got. What the fuck? What is going on? What is going on? Like, what do you say to this? It's sad. It's sad. Now, on another note, Malik Renew was named first team All ACC. He finished fourth overall behind with Cameron Boozer, Caleb Wilson, Abuka Okori, and Thesis DeRitter. He was fourth in overall points for first team All ACC. The player of the year was Cam Boozer. Defensive player of the year was Malik Brown out of Duke. Rookie of the year was Cam Boozer. Most improved player was Juke Harris at Wake Forest. Sixth man of the year was Malik Brown at Duke. Coach of the year, like I said, Jon Scheyer. Second team All ACC, Boopy Miller, SMU. Juke Harris, Wake Forest. Henry Visar, North Carolina. Trey Donaldson, Miami Hurricanes, was the fourth point getter for second team All ACC, and Ryan Conwell out of Louisville. Miami didn't have anyone in the honorable mention or the third team. Ernest Uday Jr. was named All ACC defensive team, which is great. Congratulations to him, along with Malik Brown, Ugona Onyenso, BJ Edwards, Dame Sarr, and the all rookie team was Cam Boozer, Caleb Wilson, Abuka Okori, Mikael Brown Jr., and Thesis DeRitter. And the voting is by the coaches. It says 86 total votes. Coaches cannot vote for their players. Who the hell votes on this? Who votes on this? It's 5, 3, and 1 for first team, second team, and third team. I mean, I guess if it was done like the women's basketball, Miami would have 2 first team All ACC players, right? Because they have 10 people on each team. Look, I'm not a hater, man. Congratulations to Jon Scheyer, but you can't be serious here. And the fact that Cam Boozer wasn't a unanimous conference player of the year, otherworldly stupid. I mean, Abuka Okori and Thesis DeRitter got votes. This is laughable, folks. Laughable. Cam Boozer was the clear player of the year. Hell, Cam Boozer is probably going to be the national player of the year. Now, I'm not taking away from Abuka Okori's season, 23 points, 3.6 assists, but let's not compare these two guys. They're not even in the same conversation. And when you look at Thesis DeRitter, he's a really good player. I love that dude. That dude's really good, but he averaged 15, 9, and 6 rebounds. And you're putting him as a vote for player of the year? Wow. Just a very, very odd voting process to me. I don't know who votes. Like I said, I don't know if it's all coaches, head coaches, and assistant coaches, or if they have some type of thing with media members, because I don't see where it says. I don't see where it says it. Scrap that. I do see it. 18 head coaches and 68 members of the media. I'd be curious to know who the coaches voted for. I'd be curious to know. This is the type of thing where I think votes should be made public. I always feel that way about this voting for these types of things. You should publicize who you vote for. Everyone should know who you voted for. And it's mad frustrating to me as a basketball fan to not know who's getting voted for by whom because I think it should be exposed. Because if everyone in North Carolina voted for freaking Jon Scheyer to be coach of the year, well, that's a problem. If every media member, if the Raleigh Durham paper, if the Chapel Hill paper, if this paper, that paper, if they all voted for Jon Scheyer, I want to know who voted for Jon Scheyer. I want to know which coaches voted for Jon Scheyer and which coaches voted for Jay Lucas. I can only imagine that the guy that voted for Mark Madsen's probably the local paper for Cal. I'm sorry, for Stanford. And that's the only thing I can think of. Who the hell would vote for him for coach of the year? Who? Man, well, that's the ACC tournament starts for the Miami Hurricanes on Thursday afternoon, 2:30. Unfortunately, we will not be live for that game. We'll be watching on our phone. I got my son's football game, so I got to be at his football game, so I won't be able to do a live for it. But looking forward to that. Presuming we're probably end up playing Louisville again, get another shot at them, and hopefully get the job done this time. Have a much better game plan defensively, because I think it will go a long way for seeding that the Canes get to at least the semifinals of the ACC tournament and not lose back-to-back games to Louisville. I know it's a tough matchup, but we'll see what happens. That said, I salute Jay Lucas. To me, he's my coach of the year, and that's not even close. You turn around a ship turd program into this in a year, and hey, they might end up giving him an award next year if he has another great year next year. But that's to me is not the coach of the year. Like that would not even be the same. We're not making up stuff. We're not like redoing votes and saying, hey, yo, he didn't get it last year. You got to give it to him this year. No, he earned it this year. You know, having the best team doesn't make you the coach of the year. There's a lot more to it than that, in my opinion. But hey, y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. This is Hurricanes Unfiltered, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. Come on now.